Hey everyone, Professor Falconer here, and I am exhausted. Uh, let's see, where have I been for the past, God, it's the 14th, so a little over a week. Well, that's why. A lot of personal stuff happened. We had a family emergency, and that kept me active, but I wasn't able to do the normal walking track. So I kind of had to put the videos aside and handle some family stuff. I'm happy to say everyone's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. It's all taken care of. But we had a an emergency that had to become the first priority, the main priority. So then, afterward, as a direct result of that family emergency, I got sick, and I got sick with one nasty, nasty cold that I'm still coming out of. I was basically just full of mucus. Like, I'm talking a good 70, 80,000% mucus. Just, yeah. Anyway, I was really sick and really out of it, and I just could not do it. I couldn't get out there. I tried, but after one lap, I just couldn't do it. Like, I was a wheezing mess. I was all congested, and I had to force myself to take time off. And each passing day that I was off, I just grew more and more frustrated and anxious because every day I miss is a day that I don't get closer to where I need to be. So I knew that going in, but I had no choice. I had to rest. I had to just sleep and relax. So I hated it. I really truly hated it. And it's amazing because I look back in the past and how in like gym class in junior high and high school I would relish the opportunity to stay in bed rather than go and exercise and do anything fitness related. But now here I am, total opposite because being in bed and resting was aggravating, and so it was not fun at all. And yesterday even I tried to get out, but my cold, while mostly gone, has moved into my sinuses, and that's a big problem. But more so, um, in case you've been living under a rock, a good chunk of California is on fire right now. And California is where I am, and I'm not in any danger whatsoever. Like the fires are nowhere near me, but the smoke is traveling from all directions because I'm in the valley. I'm in the Central Valley, so all the air and stuff from the rest of the state kind of pools into the Central Valley. So we've got smoke from who knows how many fires just blowing into the area, and it causes an increase in pollution. Like, because I was gone for most of it because I was in bed. I wasn't really exposed to a lot of it, but even today, the fires are still going and the smoke is still out there, and it's caused a definite a definite detriment to my overall performance. I've noticed. Um, so what's changed? What's changed since then? Well, I've been maintaining my healthy eating more or less. I was sick, so I made some sacrifices. Um, but today, especially, I'm really back into the thick of things, so I'm really happy with that. Weight wise, I last checked, I'm still hovering at around the upper 370s, which is not where I want to be. I mean, obviously, but I'm hoping that by the time the 5K gets here, I'm in the 360s, which is possible because it's certainly possible to lose that much weight when you're already so overweight. Like, I know some people are saying, like, 10 pounds in what about 3 weeks? That's insane. It would be if I were like 230 or 240 or in that neighborhood and trying to lose weight. But because I'm so overweight, losing that much, it's not really a problem for me. In fact, very achievable. So I'm hoping to accomplish that. Secondly, I recently purchased a tincture of Charlotte's Web, and Charlotte's Web, if you haven't heard, it is a hemp oil, not not a cannabis oil, but a hemp oil. Technically, that's what it's classified as. And the whole deal with it is that it has a very high amount of CBD, which is the property in cannabis that treats things such as muscle pain, inflammation, I should say, chronic pain from inflammation, anxiety, just a wide variety of things. It can help treat or deal with, so on and so forth. But this stuff, this oil, has 0.03% THC, which means it is virtually, I mean, yeah, it is almost entirely impossible to get any psychoactive properties from this thing. It is strictly for the pain and anxiety relieving properties. And already I have noticed a significant improvement in my chronic pain, because now I find myself in a position where it's not my back that's giving out when I'm doing my walk. It's just my muscles get so tired. Like my body just gets tired. It's not my back anymore. It's just my body and all around. So that's actually a really good thing, because I can just power through. As long as I keep my momentum going, I can keep walking. But my back was really, really holding me back for a while, and this stuff, this Charlotte's Web, has to be a godsend for now, at least. I'm on it for this is my second day on it, so I'll give you more of my thoughts as I take more of it over time. By the way, there's a really good documentary about Charlotte's Web. I think it was a made-for-TV thing, but if you get the chance, look it up online, because it is really, really good. Let's see. Oh, so today's results. I'm happy to say, I'm thrilled to say that today I walked 3.94 miles total. Now, what that means is I know that because I'm getting real close to the 5K, I'm about 3 weeks out, I need to really jump it up, especially since I've been sick for so long. So what I decided to do was I took my workout and I'm breaking it into pieces. So today, each lap I do is about a kilometer. So earlier in the day, around 3 in the afternoon, I did 2 laps. And then today, or this evening, I just got back from it. That's, my thing. That's why I'm exhausted and winded and babbling. Just now, I just came back from doing 3 laps, which means in total 5K. Now it says 3.94 miles, and I'm curious about that because I don't know exactly where some of that came from. Perhaps my internal math is off, but I don't know. I think I may need to revisit my calculations, because I knew I was going to be doing more than 5K because my track isn't perfectly even, but that's a lot. 3.94K. That's more than 3.1. That's more than what I need. But I'm actually okay with that if that's the case. If I've got my math wrong this whole time, that's fine, because I really want to be doing 3.94 or 4 miles, because if I'm doing that, then that means I have more energy stored for when I have to go do the 5K. Because I have to remember that this 5K, it's not going from starting line to finish line. I have to get there, and I have to stand there, and I have to wait until it's time for my corral to go. And that could take a fair amount of time. So I have to have more than just enough stamina to do the 5K itself. I have to have enough stamina to do the 5K and handle everything that happens before and after. So if I'm wrong, if it turns out I've been doing closer to 4 miles this whole time, then that's fine by me, because that gives me an even bigger leg up. So I did it for now, sort of, kind of. My plan from here is I'm going to keep going with this two-part daily workout. So what I want to do is I did 2 laps and then 3. What I'm hoping to do is in the daytime start doing 3, and then from there at nighttime I do 2. And then finally I'll get to a point where I can do, well, not finally, but I can get to a point where I'll do 4 and then my little victory lap at the end of the night, and then hopefully with all my effort and patience and determination, I'll be able to get to a point where I can do 5 at once. And if I can do that, then I've made it, and I'll have nothing to worry about, which is great because I've been worrying a whole lot. So anyway, I'm at the 10-minute mark here, so I'm going to wrap this up. But thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for your understanding. I explained a little bit of what was going on my Facebook page, link in the description. And those of you who commented back were very, very kind and understanding and supportive. And I deeply, truly appreciate that. So thank you. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to finally getting that medal because I want that medal, and we'll talk about a little bit more about that next time as to why I want this medal so much, because I haven't really gone into that. And it's not just because I love Spider-Man. It's more than that. But that's it for now. So until tomorrow, this is Professor Falconer saying, stay hydrated. I'll see you next time. Tastes like victory.